Imagine the glitz and glamour of Hollywood's golden age, where the lights shone bright and the parties never seemed to end. Behind the scenes, many iconic stars battled their own demons, often turning to alcohol as a way to cope with the pressures of fame. For instance, the charming and talented Judy Garland found herself relying heavily on drinks to manage her anxiety and the demands of her career. Similarly, the charismatic Errol Flynn was notorious for his wild lifestyle, often seen with a drink in hand, leading to numerous escapades that became the stuff of legend. Additionally, the enigmatic Marilyn Monroe struggled with her own issues, using alcohol as a crutch during her tumultuous life. The larger-than-life figure of John Wayne also had his share of drinking problems, which sometimes affected his performances. Meanwhile, the brilliant Orson Welles, despite his genius, often succumbed to the bottle, leading to unpredictable behavior. As the stories unfold, the complexities of these stars reveal a darker side to the allure of Hollywood, where the bright lights often mask personal struggles and the quest for solace in a glass. The tales of their escapades and the impact of their drinking habits paint a vivid picture of a time when the stars were not just shining bright, but often lost in their own shadows. Tallulah Bankhead was a Southern belle who transformed into a Hollywood wild child, capturing the attention of many with her vibrant personality and extravagant lifestyle. Known for her sharp wit and outrageous behavior, she lived life in the fast lane, indulging in alcohol and drugs. Her parties were legendary, filled with laughter, drama, and a hint of chaos. Bankhead's charm and charisma made her a beloved figure in the entertainment world, but her choices took a toll on her health. As her life progressed, the effects of her hedonistic lifestyle became evident, leading to a decline in her well-being. Despite the struggles she faced, her spirit remained fierce, and she continued to be a captivating presence in Hollywood. Her story reflects the complexities of fame and the darker sides of a life lived without restraint, making her a memorable character in the annals of film history. Clara Bow, known as the IT girl of Hollywood, led a life filled with excitement and scandal. Her charm and beauty captured the hearts of many, but her lifestyle was often wild and reckless. Bow indulged heavily in alcohol, which became a significant part of her daily routine. Her love for partying and the nightlife made her a frequent subject of gossip columns. The media was captivated by her antics, as she often found herself in the center of controversies that overshadowed her film career. Her drinking habits and personal issues began to take a toll on her work. While she was once one of the most sought-after actresses in the silent film era, her reputation for wild behavior started to affect her roles. Those struggles with alcohol were not just private battles, they became public spectacles, further fueling the fascination with her tumultuous life. Despite her immense talent and popularity, the combination of her fast-paced lifestyle and the pressures of Hollywood ultimately led to a decline in her career, leaving a lasting impression on the film industry and pop culture. Known for his distinct scar, Humphrey Bogart's rugged appearance added to his tough guy persona on screen. This scar's origin is often debated, with stories ranging from a childhood brawl to experiences during his Navy service, or even a bar fight during Prohibition. Regardless of its source, the scar became a part of his iconic look. Bogart was a heavy drinker, a lifestyle that was well documented in Hollywood circles. He was often seen as a central figure in the Garden of Elysium, a famous gathering spot for many stars of the time. This environment fostered a culture where drinking was common, and Bogart was no exception. He also had connections with the Rat Pack, a group known for their charisma and love of nightlife. Despite his struggles with alcohol, Bogart's talent shone brightly throughout his legendary film career, earning him a place in cinematic history that remains influential to this day. Renowned for her talent and grace, Ethel Barrymore faced significant challenges in her life, particularly with alcohol. Throughout her early career, she struggled with drinking, which affected her personal life and relationships. As a member of the famous Barrymore acting family, she was under immense pressure to succeed, and this pressure contributed to her reliance on alcohol. However, in her 30s, Ethel recognized the destructive impact that drinking had not only on her but also on her family. This realization sparked a turning point in her life. She made the courageous decision to embrace sobriety, understanding that it was essential for her well-being and for the sake of her loved ones. Ethel's journey to sobriety was not easy, but it marked the beginning of a new chapter in her life, allowing her to focus on her career and family without the burden of alcohol. Her story serves as a reminder of the struggles many face and the strength it takes to overcome them. Richard Burton was a legendary actor known for his powerful performances on stage and screen. His talent was undeniable, but he struggled with a serious drinking problem that began early in his life. Throughout his career, Burton's alcohol consumption became a significant part of his identity. He often turned to drinking to cope with the pressures of fame and the demands of his profession. This habit not only affected his personal relationships, but also took a toll on his health. Burton's drinking was notorious among his peers, and many noted how it impacted his performances. Despite his struggles, he continued to work on major films and theater productions, showcasing his remarkable skills. However, the toll of his alcohol abuse was evident. His health deteriorated over the years, leading to serious medical issues. Tragically, Burton passed away at the young age of 58 due to a cerebral hemorrhage, a fate that many believe was influenced by his long battle with alcoholism. His life serves as a reminder of the struggles faced by many in the entertainment industry. Known for his whimsical and fun-loving personality, Peter O'Toole's life was marked by a love for drinking that led to many wild stories. His adventures often included blacking out and waking up in unexpected places, adding a layer of unpredictability to his already colorful life. O'Toole's reputation for heavy drinking became a part of his persona, yet he managed to maintain a successful acting career throughout it all. His performances in iconic films, such as Lawrence of Arabia, showcased his immense talent and dedication to his craft, even as he navigated the challenges of his personal life. Friends and colleagues often recounted tales of his antics, highlighting a man who embraced life with a carefree spirit, despite the consequences of his drinking. This blend of charm and chaos made him a captivating figure in Hollywood, admired for his artistry while also being a symbol of the wild side of fame. O'Toole's legacy continues to inspire both admiration and caution about the balance between talent and excess. Famous for his comedic roles, Paul Lynde was a beloved figure in Hollywood. He was known for his sharp wit and distinctive voice, often stealing scenes in television shows and movies. However, behind the laughter lay a struggle with alcohol that deeply affected his life and career. Lynde's drinking led to erratic behavior, which sometimes resulted in public altercations that tarnished his reputation. Despite his talent, his battle with alcohol often overshadowed his success. Friends and colleagues noted that his drinking could make him unpredictable, impacting his relationships and work. This struggle ultimately took a toll on his health. At the age of 56, Paul Lynde died from a heart attack, a tragic end that highlighted the consequences of his long-term alcohol abuse. His legacy remains a mix of brilliant performances and the darker aspects of his personal life, reminding us of the complexities faced by many in the entertainment industry. A genius filmmaker whose impact on cinema remains significant, Orson Welles had a complex relationship with alcohol that mirrored his father's struggles. Welles was a prodigy, known for his innovative storytelling and groundbreaking techniques in film. However, his drinking became a troubling aspect of his life, leading to erratic behavior that affected his career and personal relationships. As he navigated the highs and lows of fame, alcohol often became a coping mechanism for the pressures he faced. This dependency on liquor contributed to his unpredictable conduct, which sometimes alienated colleagues and friends. Later in life, Welles embraced a different relationship with alcohol, becoming known for promoting various liquor brands. This shift showcased his ability to adapt and find new opportunities, even as he continued to grapple with the challenges posed by his drinking habits. His legacy is a blend of artistic brilliance and the personal demons he battled throughout his life. Known for his sharp wit and comedic talent, W.C. Fields was a heavy drinker who often found humor in his own indulgences. During the Prohibition era, he cleverly stockpiled alcohol, ensuring he had a steady supply despite the legal restrictions. On film sets, he became notorious for disguising his drinks, using props like soda bottles to conceal his liquor. This cleverness allowed him to maintain his drinking habits while still performing at a high level. Fields was not just a reckless drinker, he had a disciplined approach to his alcohol consumption. He balanced his love for drinking with his professional responsibilities, managing to deliver memorable performances that showcased his unique style. His ability to blend his drinking with his craft made him a legendary figure in Hollywood, leaving a lasting impression on audiences and the film industry alike. Fields' life and work reflect a complex relationship with alcohol, characterized by both indulgence and control. A promising actress, Barbara Payton entered the Hollywood scene with great potential. She starred in several films during the 1940s and early 1950s, showcasing her talent and beauty. However, her career took a dark turn as she became increasingly dependent on alcohol and drugs. The pressures of fame and the demands of the industry contributed to her struggles. As her addiction worsened, her professional opportunities dwindled, leading to a spiral of chaos in her personal life. Barbara found herself living in squalor, often in dire circumstances. Friends and family watched helplessly as she battled her demons. By the time she reached her late 30s, her health had deteriorated significantly due to alcohol-induced heart and kidney disease. Tragically, Barbara Payton passed away at the young age of 39, leaving behind a legacy of what could have been, a stark reminder of the toll substance abuse can take on a promising life. Struggling with alcoholism, Anne Margaret faced challenges that significantly impacted her career. This talented actress, known for her vibrant performances and captivating screen presence, found herself caught in a cycle of drinking that began to take a toll on her professional life. As her addiction grew, it became harder for her to maintain the level of excellence that her fans and colleagues expected. The effects of her drinking were evident in her work, leading to missed opportunities and strained relationships in Hollywood. However, Anne Margaret's story does not end there. After recognizing the destructive path she was on, she made the brave decision to quit drinking. This turning point marked the beginning of her journey toward recovery. In her autobiography, she opened up about her struggles with alcohol, sharing the difficulties she faced and the steps she took to regain control of her life. Her candid reflections not only highlight her resilience, but also serve as an inspiration to others battling similar issues. By sharing her experience, she hoped to shed light on the challenges of addiction and the possibility of recovery, encouraging those in need to seek help and support. Known for his swashbuckling roles and charming presence on screen, Errol Flynn was an iconic actor of the early 20th century. His life off-screen, however, was marked by excessive drinking and a wild lifestyle that often overshadowed his cinematic achievements. Flynn's parties were legendary, filled with celebrities and excess, where alcohol flowed freely. Despite numerous warnings from friends and doctors about the dangers of his heavy drinking, he continued to indulge in a lifestyle that many would consider reckless. His health deteriorated over the years, and the toll of his habits became increasingly evident. Tragically, at the age of 50, Flynn suffered a heart attack, a fate that many attributed to his years of heavy drinking and disregard for his well-being. His life serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of excess, even for those who achieve great fame and success in Hollywood. Despite his legendary status as an actor, Spencer Tracy faced significant struggles with alcohol throughout his life. His drinking often led to troubling behavior, including moments of aggression and violence. This darker side of his personality emerged when he was under the influence, resulting in incidents that tarnished his reputation. Tracy was known to engage in bar fights, which not only put him in dangerous situations, but also affected his relationships with colleagues and friends. His behavior became so concerning that the studios he worked with felt compelled to take action. They formed what was known as the Tracy Squad, a dedicated team tasked with managing his conduct and ensuring that he could fulfill his commitments without further incidents. This effort was a reflection of both his immense talent and the difficulties he faced in maintaining his personal and professional life. Despite the challenges posed by his alcoholism, Tracy's contributions to film remain significant and enduring. Dennis Price was an aristocratic actor whose life and career were deeply affected by his struggle with alcohol. He gained fame for his charming performances and distinguished presence in films, but his personal life was marred by heavy drinking. As his addiction worsened, it took a toll on his career, leading to fewer roles and diminishing opportunities in the film industry. Friends and colleagues noted the change in his demeanor and performance as alcohol became a constant presence in his life. Despite his early success and talent, the relentless grip of alcohol led him down a dark path. His health deteriorated over the years, culminating in serious medical issues. Price eventually succumbed to liver cirrhosis, a condition often linked to chronic alcohol abuse. His story serves as a stark reminder of how substance abuse can overshadow talent and success, transforming a promising career into a tragic tale of decline. John Barrymore was a legendary actor whose life was marked by prodigious talent and alcohol addiction. Known for his remarkable performances on stage and screen, he captivated audiences with his charisma and skill. However, his hedonistic lifestyle took a toll on his health and personal life. Barrymore was often seen in the company of alcohol, which became a constant in his life. His drinking habits were notorious, and they overshadowed his immense talent. Friends and family noted that his behavior became increasingly erratic as his addiction worsened. This decline affected his career, as he struggled to maintain the same level of performance that had once made him a star. Tragically, his years of heavy drinking led to severe health issues, culminating in liver cirrhosis. At the age of 60, Barrymore's life came to an end, leaving behind a legacy of both brilliant acting and the stark reminder of the dangers of addiction. Known as an anti-hero, Robert Mitchum's life was a mix of remarkable talent and wild behavior. His off-screen escapades, particularly his drinking, often made headlines. Mitchum's love for alcohol led to several arrests, including a notable incident in the 1940s when he was caught with marijuana. This reputation for chaos extended to movie sets, where his unpredictable nature could create tension. Despite these troubles, Mitchum's acting career flourished. He starred in classic films like Out of the Past and The Night of the Hunter, showcasing his unique ability to play complex characters. His rugged charm and deep voice made him a favorite among audiences, allowing him to maintain a successful career even as his personal life spiraled. Mitchum's ability to balance his notorious behavior with his film roles made him a fascinating figure in Hollywood, illustrating the often complicated relationship between talent and personal demons. His legacy endures, highlighting the contradictions of a man who was both a celebrated star and a troubled soul. A method actor whose talent captivated audiences, Montgomery Clift became a significant figure in Hollywood during the 1940s and 1950s. Known for his intense performances in films like A Place in the Sun and From Here to Eternity, he brought a raw emotional depth to his roles. However, his career was overshadowed by personal struggles, particularly with alcohol. Clift's battle with drinking began to affect his work and relationships, leading to a decline in his health and career. His life took a tragic turn in 1956 when he was involved in a serious car accident that left him with severe facial injuries. Despite his determination to continue acting, the accident marked a turning point. Clift faced ongoing physical and emotional challenges, which contributed to his struggles with addiction. His health deteriorated over the years, culminating in his untimely death at the age of 45 from a heart attack. Montgomery Clift remains a poignant example of a gifted artist whose life was marred by personal demons and the pressures of fame. Known for his intense performances, Richard Harris was a remarkable actor whose life was marked by his legendary drinking habits. His alcohol consumption was not just a side note, it was a significant part of his persona. Harris embraced a wild lifestyle that often led to tumultuous personal experiences. Despite the chaos that surrounded him, he managed to maintain a respected career in acting. He starred in many iconic films, showcasing his talent and range as an actor. His ability to dive deep into roles made him stand out in Hollywood. However, his drinking often created challenges, affecting his relationships and personal life. Friends and colleagues spoke about his magnetic personality, which was sometimes overshadowed by his struggles with alcohol. Even with these issues, Harris's legacy as a powerful performer remains intact. His work continues to be celebrated, reminding us of the complex nature of talent and personal demons. The combination of his intense artistry and tumultuous lifestyle paints a vivid picture of a man who lived life on the edge. Known for his smooth voice and charismatic performances, Frank Sinatra was not only a legendary singer, but also a figure deeply associated with his love for Jack Daniels. His drinking was an integral part of his image, often seen as a reflection of the glamorous yet tumultuous lifestyle of Hollywood stars during his time. Sinatra's fondness for whiskey was well documented, with many stories highlighting his penchant for enjoying a drink, whether on stage or off. This habit was not just a personal choice, it became part of the persona that fans adored. His drinking did not diminish his talent. Instead, it seemed to complement his artistic expression, as he often sang about love, loss, and life experiences that resonated with many. Even in his later years, Sinatra continued to indulge in his favorite drink, maintaining the same spirited approach to life that had defined his career. His commitment to Jack Daniels was so profound that he was buried with a bottle, symbolizing the lasting connection between the man and his beloved whiskey. This act serves as a testament to how intertwined his identity was with his drinking habits, leaving a legacy that many remember fondly. Known for his intense performances and larger-than-life persona, the British actor was infamous for his heavy drinking and wild behavior. Oliver Reed's lifestyle was often as dramatic as the characters he portrayed on screen. His fondness for alcohol led to numerous incidents that made headlines, showcasing both his talent and his tumultuous personal life. Reed's drinking was not just a casual habit, it was a significant part of his identity, often resulting in unpredictable outbursts and chaotic situations. He became a fixture in the tabloids, with stories of his escapades adding to his legendary status in Hollywood. Tragically, his life came to an abrupt end after a night of heavy drinking. Just before he was set to complete his final film, Reed suffered a heart attack, a stark reminder of the toll his lifestyle had taken on his health. His legacy remains intertwined with his struggles, leaving a lasting impression on the film industry and fans